The worst feeling in the world is being trapped inside of something you can't escape. And in this Minecraft hardcore video, I'm going to be surviving 100 days as a Pokemon. And I have 3 objectives: become a Charizard, transform into a Greninja, and evolve into a Mewtwo. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube algorithm, and let's get a whopping 3 likes to this video. On day 1, I was only able to choose a Pikachu. I instantly popped into a forest biome, and I was given a book that pretty much told me what I could actually transform into. So I started to get resources, and then in the distance, I came across a village. I was way quicker than a regular player, and I also had this jump ability. I was able to hop a few blocks with no problem at all. And of course, I was very agile like a Pikachu. On day 2 and 3, I had to become an outlaw Pokemon. I had no rules to follow at all. So I went looking for a village where I could raid them and take their items. I saw a few villagers in the distance, and I tried my best to avoid them. Who would suspect a regular Pikachu just stealing items? After finally getting out of a Pokeball, the first thing I wanted to do was steal things. I had to let my rage out and show that I was free. After getting resources, I kept the same village in mind so I could come back in the future. And on day 4 and 5, I went looking for an abandoned Pokemon Center where I could turn that slowly into a Pokemon village where other Pokemon could actually live at. This way we could be away from those pesky humans trying to trap us inside of Pokeballs. And unfortunately, there was a hole inside my Pokemon Center, but I patched it up. I was ready to turn this place into my actual house and then slowly make my very own Pokemon village. It wasn't gonna be easy, that's for sure. And me being solo without a professional builder and a noob, it was kind of tough. But I made it work with exactly what I had. And boom, just like that, our Pokemon Center was officially my brand new house. On day 6, I went back to the same village and went to their actual neighbors. I was looking for an iron golem to kill for an iron pickaxe. I also kept falling into random holes out of nowhere because, I don't know, I feel like a noob. And for some reason in the raid, Pikachu just couldn't jump. Bro, this raid is way too strong for me or something. I literally can't jump. But then when I walk on sand, I can jump. What? Huh? I came across a skeleton and I slowly fought him. He definitely did a lot of damage. And I was extremely underprepared. And then an army of skeletons with golden pants started chasing me. Now don't forget, I was in hardcore mode. Once I die, that's it. The game is over. A dream of a Pikachu once. Oh! I don't even know how I pull that off. I had to really watch where I was going. I was down to 2 hearts and I ran. I just kept on running. There was no doors at all. What was I supposed to do? So I hid inside of the blacksmith. And then I slowly stole everything inside and I found my first diamond. Bro, that was way too close for comfort. I almost just had a heart attack. Yo, are you kidding me? I fell into a lava pool out of nowhere. This Pikachu's dream, after living inside of a Pokeball for the majority of my life, it was not gonna be ruined just like that. No, I would not allow it. I stole the chest and I went back to my house. I was low-key scared of the rain, but I could actually fit through 1 block, which is pretty nice. I don't know, it's kind of convenient, but I had to be careful. I had no food on me and the villagers were getting raided and transformed. Then I was down to a half a heart, so I kept running and running. I went inside of a villager's house and hid inside there. The villagers slowly looked at me. They wanted to capture me. Whoa, hold on a second, okay? There's nothing to see here. It's not what it looks like. You stay away from me. I quickly crafted a crafting table and then made an iron pickaxe and a sword. I didn't have enough resources for a shield, so it's gonna be a little bit difficult. And boom, just like that, I had the most basic tools I needed. I was ready to make a run for it. I had to get back home without dying. Bro, I'm such a noob, I literally have food. What's wrong with me? Should I risk it for the biscuit? I'm ready, let's go. My plan didn't go so well, but it kind of worked out in my favor. I was trying to fight an iron golem for iron, but instead, I found iron ingots inside of a blacksmith. Even better. It was a pretty successful day. On day 7 and 8, I gathered a bunch of sheep to create a sheep farm. The wool was gonna come in handy for the future. Oh no, stop it. Back. Nope. Bruh. I also planted a few trees outside of my house to start my tree farm. And then I came across a human trying to break inside of my house. I didn't trust him. I wanted him gone, or preferably dead. But he was only a move tutor. Well, boy, was he expensive. Listen, I had trust issues, okay? Imagine being trapped inside of a Pokeball, and you finally get out. What is the first thing? Who trapped you? Why did they do it? We really do need a sheep farm. We're gonna need plenty of wool for our future build. So I crafted fences, and then I gathered a bunch of sheep. And from day 9 through 10, I kept on farming sheep. I needed plenty of wool for my first house inside of my village. Grow my sheep! Keep growing! I need more and more wool! This is gonna be the best Pikachu house in the world. And yes, it's gonna be the first house in the Pokemon village. It's gotta look beautiful, gorgeous, splendid. You know, being a small Pikachu was not too bad at all. I could jump really high. I was pretty agile. I was quick, and I had a lot of health. And the grass just kept getting in my face. I was sick of it. So I got rid of every single piece of grass in front of my house. That pretty much concluded day 10. And that same legendary was back, just flying across my house, just taunting me. Moose, catch him. Do it. Embrace your inner trainer ways from the 100-day Pokemon videos. But I resisted. I grabbed a bunch of dandelions and I was ready to start making some yellow wool. That was gonna be the first part of my actual house. After farming, I went back to my house and I was invaded by creepers and a baby zombie started chasing after me. Why were there so many creepers? I just didn't know. It could have been the sheep. They were trying to lure them in to kill me. Everybody was against me. And then I finally started building my very first house. Have you ever seen a Pikachu build a house before? I then looked at my Pikachu house and looked just a little bit derpy. Yeah, I think the eyes kind of gave it away. That's the face you have when you don't subscribe. You just miss all my videos. Look at you. And then I realized the nose was not perfect at all. It was off-centered, and I had to fix it. And by day 11, my house was still very derpy looking. And boom, just like that, my house was ready to go. It looked pretty beautiful. I have no idea what is, whoa. That is not normal. That's tripping me out. Where you going? You need help. The zombies started attacking me, so I crafted a bed, and then I went to sleep. I needed a lot of torches. I was gonna need plenty of yellow and black apricorns to create some Ultra Balls. This was just getting out of hand. All these creepers and zombies attacking me, destroying everything. I needed some walls, some torches. It was very difficult surviving on my own. I really missed my friends. And then on day 12, I started looking for yellow and black apricorns. I needed to have a crazy farm. I managed to scavenge just enough apricorns to at least start a tree farm. I was literally being chased by every mob. I made plenty of charcoals and started creating torches. I lit up my entire village. And for some reason, somebody left the sheep door open. And that wasn't me. I had a feeling that someone was in my Minecraft world. And I was gonna find out soon. My apricorn farm was ready to go. And I slowly watched it grow while dodging a bunch of skeleton arrows. Man, you're the worst shot ever. And boom, a thunderous spawned over my house. He was back once again watching over me. What did he want? Bro, can you please just stop, okay? Listen, I know I have to catch you. I really want to, but I can't. And on day 13 and 14, I needed a bunch of aluminum. So I put on my glasses and I started grinding. I had the apricorns. I was ready. Now I needed stacks and stacks of ores. So much that I couldn't even carry anymore. There was plenty of iron ores and different ores all around me. I mined everything I could take. And the one big advantage of being a Pikachu was the amount of health I had. Over 20 hearts. That's a lot. And finally, I found some aluminum ores. And with this bauxite ore, I was able to smelt it into actual aluminum ingots. That same bunny was back. It's like it was following me. And so I started smelting all of my ores and I had plenty of aluminum ingots being made. On day 15, I crafted an anvil and a hammer and I started making a bunch of Ultra Balls. I had to satisfy my hunger of catching legendaries. I just couldn't resist anymore. And out of nowhere, a legendary Melton spawned. Oh, a Melton just spawned. Wow, that is super lucky. Wow, a Melton. I think he's ready to join the Pokemon village. I quickly crafted an Ultra Ball and I caught him. He was gonna be the first member of my Pokemon village. It was definitely very difficult to catch, but eventually we finally got him. And just like that, Melton was free, living on top of our furnace inside of the Pikachu house. Today was a good day. And on day 16 through 20, I was tired of getting swarmed by tons and tons of mobs, so I started crafting a giant wall around our village. Oh, baby zombie! No, too many zombies! Oh, come on, bro, I'm gonna literally die. Bro, I'm not trying to die today. No, not a chance. That's it, I'm sick of it. We need a giant wall around our place. This ends today. No more. So I started crafting a bunch of cobblestone walls. This was gonna be the easiest way to guard our place. There were zombies at every inch of my house. I was sick of it. And after a few days passed by, I was still not even close to scraping the surface. There was so much more walls to build. This is all I had so far. That's it. Not even a quarter of the house. I then realized that I was spending way too long building the defense of my village. So I created a basic layout and then I could slowly add on over time. The skeletons and the zombies couldn't even get past the actual one cobblestone wall. So technically I was fine and protected. As you can see, the zombies had no way of getting inside and the skeletons couldn't even hit me. My defense was working. Another successful day. On day 21, it was time to evolve into a new Pokemon. I needed 5 charges and a Flame Plus Infinity Bow that required a lot of XP, obsidian, and a lot of resources, so I started the grind. I had to create a full enchanting table setup. Luckily, I did have some bookshelves inside of my actual Pokemon Center, but we needed sugar canes. Lots and lots of sugar canes. Who doesn't love sugar canes, huh? It's like every Pokemon's dream. Or maybe not. Maybe Pikachu's. I don't know. I crafted an iron shovel, then I got 2 iron buckets and created an infinite water source, and I was ready to start farming. And then I chose a spot a little bit in the corner of my actual village to start making my farm. So I was getting pretty tired, so I decided to craft a bed and then just go to sleep and save the rest for tomorrow. And of course, I needed a king bed. Boom. And from day 22 to 25, I felt refreshed. I was ready to start my sugarcane farm, my cow farm, and all the other farms I had to do. I was literally becoming a Pokemon farmer. And in the morning, I found a Meowth that was ready to join our Pokemon village. He looked pretty happy. And of course, I couldn't find any sugar canes anywhere. Ridiculous. You would really think there would be at least 1 sugar cane next to my house, but no, nothing at all. And boom, I had my cow farm ready to go. All I needed now was the actual cows. My sugar cane farm was also ready to go. It kept on growing. And then in the distance, I spotted a bunch of cows. They were ready to join the moose village. Come on, boys, follow me. Let's go. All the cows, follow me. We got a long day ahead of us. Lots of grinding and a lot of harvesting for stuff. Don't worry about it. Come on. While I was getting my cows, I spotted another human. Another intruder, this time at level 100, just looking into my Pokemon village, possibly thinking of an evil plan. I had to go back to build it on my wall so this way no one could see inside. So I made more cobblestone walls and I covered up my walls even more. Who knows, bro? Could be Team Rocket, you know what I mean? You do not want to mess with Team Rocket, trust. Been there, done that, not a good time. Much better, perfect. I then had a genius idea of dyeing my sheep a different color. I needed yellow wool and of course red wool, so I just dyed my sheep and kept on breeding them. It actually worked. I also came across a giant boss that spawned inside of my village, and boy was he huge. Luckily, I have plenty of red dye to dye the other sheep a different color. I was also going to need some orange and of course blue wool for the future. My farm was ready to go. There was plenty of cows and plenty of sugar cane. Now I was loaded on sugar and of course leather. I was able to make tons and tons of bookshelves. I then went to a dungeon and got string. Also found a zombie spawner and I looted it. Yeah, it's a pretty basic loot, but plenty of string. I then raided a blacksmith inside of a brand new village and I found obsidian, which was great. I still was lacking 1 diamond. I then went down a ravine and I found myself 1 diamond. And yeah, it was kind of sus, you know? It was definitely a very risky move, but I just went for it, honestly. Okay. I'm gonna just do it. I'm just gonna send it. Oh! Okay. Okay. All right, that was a close one. Oh, yes, perfect. 1 diamond, 2 diamond, 3 diamond, 4 diamonds, 5. Oh, oh no. Oh, I almost died just like that. Ta-da! I even started farming XP. And then I finally crafted myself a full-out enchanting table. I was ready to go. Ta-da! All I needed now was lapis lazuli. I got me a bow, and I had a few more books left over for enchanting. And boom, my first enchant was infinity. I got super lucky. Next one was very unlucky. And by day 25, I created an anvil, and I was ready to combine everything to get myself a Charizard. It was time for me to evolve. Well, not really evolve, but transform. And just like that, I combined my infinity bow with my power 3 on breaking and flame 1, and I created the ultimate bow. Too bad it was gonna go to waste. I then invaded some Camrups. I was ready to fight them, and they kept trying to battle me, but I only wanted them for their blaze powders. This was survival of the fittest. I was ready to go. And just like that, I had the fire charges, and of course, my infinity bow. And just like that, I transformed into a Charizard, and I was ready to soar through the skies. From day 26 to 28, I enjoyed flying around and looking at different villages all around me. I now had the ability to fire giant fireballs at anything I looked at, including villagers' houses. But, of course, I didn't want to start a battle. I almost accidentally hit a village. It was kind of sus. Y'all got that? That's a warning shot. Y'all better back off, okay? I don't want none of this. Nope. I don't want none of this at all. This Charizard was extremely powerful. I had a lot of health. I was pretty much fireproof. I didn't take fall damage. I could fly, shoot fireballs. It couldn't get any better. And there was no cooldowns. I can destroy anything I looked at. That was overpowered. I went back to the same first village that trapped me, and I got my revenge. I just couldn't resist. I showed no mercy at all. Y'all are done for. That's it. No more. No, it's time to stop. Yeah, that was kind of evil. I probably, you know, I'm just gonna leave them alone. That's so mean. So instead I went to a different village and stole more items. Because that was somehow better. Nobody wanted to mess with a giant Charizard that can pretty much destroy anything. So I stole their lava, took their furnaces. It looked kind of weird. And then I flew back home. And once again, the same legendary spawned somewhere in the distance. I kind of wanted to engage him in a battle, but I knew I wasn't going to win it. This is a really bad idea. Yeah, it's kind of... Oh, he's zooming. Oh, he's zooming. Thunderbolt, baby. Oh, no. Oh, this is not going to end well. And with all my strength, I finally took him out. On day 29 to 35, I went searching for some more diamonds. And I needed a lot of obsidian. I was getting ready to go to the nether. Getting diamonds just couldn't even get easier. I could fly through the skies, spot diamonds from a far distance, go into a ravine, and just keep looking for them. And no, I did not have to worry about lava. I was completely fire and lava proof. But water, on the other hand, boy, water was... Oh! Yo, that burned low-key. Diamonds, baby, let's go! And I finally made a diamond pickaxe. Definitely long overdue. On day 36, I had a problem. I couldn't fit through doors anymore. I was too thick. Wow, I can't believe this is happening. Literally, no doors could fit me, except a 3-block wide door. That was ridiculous. I could hear the screams of the fans from them freaking out that it was unproportionate. Awful. So I crafted my nether portal and I was ready to travel to the nether. This is my lucky day. Oh man. And of course, the flint and steel part. Oh! Oh, that was a mess. Oops. To the nether! On day 37 to 40, I started farming a lot of blazes. I explored other fortresses. I got nether warts and soul sand. I killed a bunch of piglins. Fireballed a bunch of wither skeletons. I even took one hostage and trapped him in a cage. This shall be my nether cage. I will be keeping a hostage in here, especially a piglin. Yes, since they're part human technically, or something like that. I don't know. Oh, it's working. It's working. Wait for it. Wait for it. Come on. And... Got him! Perfect! No more with you. No more. Do not mess with the Charizard. Trust me. You don't want to do that at all. It's not a good idea. Yes, I did take him hostage. His name was Bob. Bob the Zombie Pigman. Nether was absolutely beautiful, and I felt like I really fit in here. A giant Charizard soaring through the skies, firing fireballs. So many fireballs. I'm fireproof. Y'all can't do nothing. I even started a blaze farm. And boy, did those zombie pigmen do damage. Yeah, they were pretty tough. I felt extremely powerful being a fire-breathing dragon inside the nether. And right before I went back home, a Heatran spawned. Oh! Where is he? Where is he? Oh, I can't resist the legendaries, but I gotta get him. I gotta get him. Hold on. Hold on. I know I'm a Pokemon, and I'm against this right now, but I don't know, man. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Where is he? Where is he? Are you flipping cereal? This dude is always hard to find. I flew around looking for Heatran, and I also noticed that my zombie pigman hostage, he was gone. And by the time I got to him, Heatran was dying. Very slowly. It was a very small Heatran. Absolutely tiny. Like I could step on him. I tried Ultra Balling him, but no luck. I was running extremely low, and then out of nowhere, he disappeared. No! On day 41, I had to make a Jump Boost 2 potion. So, I went looking for some rabbit's foot. I need a rabbit. This shouldn't be that difficult, right? Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, you dodging, huh? Where you going? Where you going? I fireballed every single rabbit that I saw. And on day 42, I went searching for a desert temple. I needed to get the TNT inside just in case. I know, kind of sus. Now, no, I did not have any secret plan to destroy villages with TNT. That's not what I was doing that for. Oh, perfect. Diamonds, let's go. Got a total of 4 diamonds. That was a really, really lucky find. On day 43, I flew to the swamp biome. It was disgusting over there. But I got a bunch of lily pads. To become a Greninja, I had to combine a lily pad with a Jump Boost 2 potion. So a swamp biome was definitely crucial. Oh, watch this. Fireballs! Let's go! Give me all the lily pads. This is kind of sus. Can't touch the water. Oh. Ow, ow, ow. Nope, no thank you. On day 44 to 45, I crafted a brewing stand. And then I made a Jump Boost potion. And then after, I made a Jump Boost 2 potion. And before evolving into the Greninja, I was ready to build the Charizard house. Boom, baby. Let's go. If I remember correctly, I potion of leaping rabbit's foot and an awkward potion. And from day 46 to 49, it was a big day for me. I built my Charizard house and it came out beautiful. I had to match my Pikachu, and we even put a Pikachu statue right in front of my Pikachu house so we never forgot that he was the OG. So I started building my Charizard house right across the same Pikachu house. And I started shearing all my sheep and getting orange dye. First I started building the neck of the Charizard, and then after the mouth. It was honestly a super easy build and a very small house. Just enough for Charizard to go inside. The only way to go inside the house was through the mouth. Wow. Well, the Charizard was definitely looking very interesting. It was, it looks a little thin, you know what I mean? Like, it was kind of like an exact replica, right? Totally, 100%. Boom, double beds. This will be the secret storage. Perfect. It was officially finished. Yes, we had a bed, a secret storage room, furnaces, everything you needed, and yes, it was super lit up, so the Charizard house was officially done. And on day 50, I finally combined my Jump Boost potion with a lily pad in order to become a Greninja. Yeet! Boom! I transformed into a Greninja. Beautiful. I was pretty much a super quick ninja. Lower health, of course, but more agile and quicker. I can run extremely quickly, and I did feel like a ninja. I also had a crazy jump boost ability. And of course, water breathing. From day 51 through 55 was an extremely important day for me. This meant that I can actually breathe underwater, so pretty much I could just get as many fossils as I wanted. All I had to do was go to the ocean biome, go underwater, and just find them. That's it. Simple as that. And with my swim ability, I was able to swim faster than before. And finding fossils was extremely important. It meant something really special. You'll find out soon. The only thing that was unfortunate was the mining process. It still was like really slow. So I ended up making doors. I know. Yeah, who would have thought? I came back home with over 8 different fossils. I was ready to start crafting a fossil machine. And from day 56 through 60, it was time to grind once again. We had to make a bunch of fossil machines. This requires 6 glass panes, 3 water buckets, 4 redstone, 1 obsidian, and 11 aluminum plates. It wasn't that bad at all. And of course, Charizard was looking absolutely beautiful in front of the Charizard house. But the worst part was I couldn't fit through doors. Yes, can you believe it? I needed all 3 spaces of the doors to go inside of a house now. Everything was inconvenient. So I grabbed myself the water buckets, got all my redstone, created some glass panes, and got the aluminum plates that I needed. To make a fossil machine, I had to actually make the fossil machine tank. And after a fossil machine display, I went mining for redstone, then I made the top and the bottom. And I combined it all to craft myself an actual fossil machine. Ta-da! But then I needed a fossil cleaner. So I made a couple of those. And I was ready to start reviving fossils so they can join the Pokemon village. What this meant is technically we were not capturing Pokemon. We were actually reviving fossils from the dead in order to add them to the village. And that meant more members to the Pokemon village. We turned our entire Pokemon Center into a fossil cleaning machine experience. Broom thing. Yeah. Boom, boom, and boom, baby. Look at that. Luckily, we still had a little bit of Ultra Balls left over. Day 61 and 65 became the search for the Mew. Yes, the legendary Mew found in the jungle biome. This was going to be a very hard task, but luckily I was extremely quick and it was easy to find the actual jungle biome. I soared through the plains as a ninja would, and then right away I found the actual jungle biome. But before I left, I made sure that all my fossils were getting cleaned, and I placed the old amber fossil inside of the fossil machine. So by the time I came back home, it was going to be ready. And finally, I found it, the jungle biome. But first, I spotted a village. It was time to raid them once again. I needed more loot, and yes, I was relentless. I needed it all. Everything they had. And while I was there, I made a secret deal with the actual shopkeepers to buy Ultra Balls. It was almost time for a Mew to spawn, so in the meantime, I went looking for jungle temples. And just like that, I found myself a jungle temple. I snuck inside it and grabbed the loot without triggering any tripwire hooks. Unfortunately, the loot was really bad. I mean, what you expect from a jungle temple biome? But I did take a bunch of the blocks so I could have them as souvenirs. Eventually, I wanted to decorate my entire village with all these random blocks that I found throughout the world. So I continued my hunt. Climbing trees, searching through the jungle, trying to find just a Mew. That's it. Simple enough, right? I was hopping from tree to tree like it was no problem at all. Oh, we found a Mew! Yes, it's about time. Okay, now the worst part is actually catching it. I mean, I have 46 tries, but this might work or this might not work. So I kept on throwing Ultra Balls and Ultra Balls and Ultra Balls until I could finally catch the Mew. Mew is going to be the next step of transforming into a brand new Pokemon. The ultimate legendary. Oh! Oh, what? Yo, that was my 5th try. That was literally my 5th try. Whoa! Wait, I think that was my 4th try, actually. That's crazy. No way. Well, that was legendary. And Mew finally joined the Pokemon Village. From day 66 all the way to day 70, we started crafting a bunch of cloning machines. This is going to be a very expensive process. We needed a ton of obsidian, aluminum plates, glass panes, redstone, fossil machines, water, emeralds, and diamonds. No, gold, yes. And by the time we got back home, our fossils were ready to go. So we had an Aerodactyl over here, all right? And of course, we had a few more fossils to go as well. I placed down my final covered fossils and I started cleaning them up. And I put the rest of them inside of a chest. Just for decorations, I placed down 3 of these weird bricks over here with actual levers on top. So, I don't know, it's kind of complex. Got rid of the final pumpkin, and I added some mossy stone. Kind of like giving it a pretty cool look to it, I guess. I crafted more fossil machines. Then I made a cloner cord, and after I started making the orange tank, then the green tank. And finally, I crafted the cloning machine. We were ready to go. On day 71 to 75, I went searching for an ocean monument. It was time to test out my skills and abilities and take out the Guardian boss. The Elder Guardian boss. I just wanted to display the gold and the sponges inside of my village. So I conquered the monument, grabbed all the blocks, defeated the Guardian, and then I went back home. As soon as I got back home from the ocean monument, I came across an Arcan that was on top of the treetops, and of course an Aerodactyl. They both looked really, really beautiful. The Pokemon Village was getting bigger and bigger, and yes, we had more fossil Pokemon officially joining. Every single one of our fossils were officially complete. And I brought back home the grand prize. On day 76, I set up my trophy. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, this looks pretty fancy. Ta-da! Look at that! Boom! A tiny ocean monument of our own. From day 77 to 79, I built myself a Greninja house where pretty much I put my cloning machine inside. That was giving me the next step to turning into a Mewtwo. So we had to grind out some more wool once again. This wasn't gonna be an easy procedure. Come on, Mr. Wheel! Wheel what? Wheels? What? Huh? Yeah, I'm losing it, bro. I'm definitely losing it. I didn't think that making a Greninja house was gonna be that difficult, but it was definitely more complicated than usual. It was like a frog with a scarf. So we decided to build a house actually in water. And the Greninja house was officially done. A 3D model version which looked pretty cool with some redstone blocks as the eyes, of course. And on the top it even had the same exact details. And of course, this was a shiny version. We placed down a few beds inside of the house, and of course we still have some room for the actual cloning machine. And on day 80, I placed out my cloning machine inside of the Greninja house, and then I put a Mew inside. I was ready to transform into a Mewtwo. Next, I needed 3 iron blocks and an Eye of Ender. That's exactly what the guide said. So I found a bunch of Endermen and grabbed Ender Pearls. After my Mew was placed, I grabbed 3 blocks of irons, put it all in there, and then I combined it with an Eye of Ender. And I transformed into a Mewtwo. I was extremely powerful with over 100 health. And every time I walked, I looked super epic, and of course, I could fly. And then on day 81, a legendary Keldeo spawned. I was ready to fight this dude. Yo, where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay, let me just test my abilities real quick. Yay! Oh, that's gotta hurt, bro. Oh, he straight up died. Oh, this is crazy. Alright, that's just overpowered. Are you kidding me? That's how powerful Mewtwo is? That Keldeo doesn't stand a chance. I can tell you right now, he's definitely, oh yeah, he's gone. This was gonna be my day to test out my strength. Just how powerful was I? Not only did I have a lot of health, but I could also fly, shoot crazy dragon breaths. I didn't take any fall damage at all, and I was relatively quick. Everything I touched, I absolutely destroyed. Every single animal, mob, or whatever there was out there. This made me realize that I was too powerful. And while traveling in the Mesa biome, I found a crazy dungeon biome with a bunch of chests outside. And I started looting it for some really good stuff. We were extremely powerful. I couldn't die at all. Diamonds, let's go! More diamonds, let's go! Yo, we on a roll. After getting the satisfaction of getting diamonds, I wanted to get even more. So from day 82 and 85, I spent all my time farming diamonds so I could become even more powerful. What if Mewtwo had full diamond armor? What would happen? And then I came across a sand temple that was connected to a mob spawner. More name tags, perfecto. And golden apples to prepare for the dragon fight. I got some more TNT for the villagers. I mean, what are you talking about? And found even more diamonds. And I even flew past some crazy structures that did not look ordinary at all. I then went mining and I found myself a dungeon full of different chests. Chests meant diamonds and fossils. And while I was in the dungeon, as soon as I got outside, I found myself a bunch of diamonds. And this ravine connected into another ravine. Looks like I was in some kind of a crazy sea with 4 ravines connected to each other, all having a bunch of diamonds. This is just ridiculous. First the chest, and now just ores like this, out of nowhere. And eventually, I felt like I was getting a little bit ahead of myself, and I fell in lava. I know I had a lot of health, but one small mistake, and the game was gonna be over. And once I got back home, I crafted myself a full diamond armor set. I had over 32 diamonds to my name, and a whole lot of stones. And with the rail cars and the minecars that I got from the dungeons, I set up a really basic loop. I put another fossil inside of a fossil machine, and I cleaned off 2 more fossils. Boom, baby! 18 pieces of TNT! Yo, what am I gonna do with that? First, I made a diamond chest plate, then diamond leggings, boots with the hat, and finally a diamond sword. We were balling on a budget. A Mewtwo with a full diamond armor set, even stronger than before. That was overpowered. And by the water, I also planted some melon seeds. Oh, get in. Oh, you're gonna, oh, whoa! I then figured out that Mewtwo had a crazy knockback punch. That's ridiculous. Like, what? Yeah. If I could have enchanted diamond armor, I would be absolutely indestructible. So I quickly created a zombie XP farm, and so the grind began. And once I got back home, there was a Cranidos waiting outside of my house. And the Tyrant Fossil Pokemon was also ready. So I added him to my team. Now that we have plenty of XP, we started enchanting all of our gear. And the first enchantment starting off with Protection 4. Boom, boom, boom. Check this out. We were extremely overpowered. I was officially fully enchanted in diamond armor. Not only did I have armor and a lot of health, but the fireballs itself and of course my powerful sword was an indestructible combination. I right away ran into a creeper and let it explode on me, doing only 2 hearts of damage. This was absolutely ridiculous. It was like flexing on all the mobs out there. I was nearly one-shotting creepers. I was truly ready for the Ender Dragon fight. On day 91 to 93, I went hunting for Enderman. I needed a bunch of Ivenders. There was multiple ways of going about this, killing Alakazams or killing Endermans, so I chose the safe route. I didn't want to injure any more Pokemon. I felt bad enough already. I finally came back home and then an Enderman somehow followed me back to my house. I kind of wanted to put him inside my minecart. And eventually I got an Enderman stuck inside of my minecart. So I crafted my Ivenders. We had an easy 17 Ivenders. I placed down the covered fossil inside the fossil machine, and I made myself a PC box. And as soon as I went outside, I saw Greninja in front of his house chilling, and on the left side was Tyrant protecting all the sheep. And from day 94 till 98, I went searching for the stronghold. This was gonna be an extremely easy process. Not only could I fly, but the Ivenders, we have plenty of them. So I kept following the Ivenders. And eventually, I almost found it. At this point, I was extremely exhausted after playing this game for over 40 hours. This is ridiculous. But I had hope, because I finally found the stronghold. This time, the Ivenders are actually leading down. Oh, it's gotta be here. Oh yeah, it's definitely like, oh, it's like somewhere around here. Oh, snap. No, they keep popping. And the Ivenders led me to this giant hole all the way down here, which apparently led to the stronghold. Where is it? I can smell it. Oh, it's gotta be here. Oh, yes, there it is. And it's exposed. No way. Don't mind if I do. Oh, sweeping. Oh, that's the ultimate enchant. The only problem I had is I was way too thick to walk through blocks. Unless I somehow walked sideways. I don't really know how that works. So I kept looting the entire stronghold, trying to get every single item in there. I even had a fleet of silverfish attacking me. And I finally found a looting 2 book. That was going to be extremely useful for the next 200 days we would survive. So I went downstairs looking for another library. Oh, a blue orb. That's pretty good. And I found even crazier enchants. And finally, I found the portal room. I was ready. I was so prepared for this fight. I placed down every single Ivender. I opened up my eyes that were literally bleeding. And I hopped inside the end. This dude had no idea what was about to happen to him. So I set a timer just how fast I could kill the Ender Dragon. Look at him over there, soaring through this entire place. This was just too easy. I destroyed every single end crystal in a matter of seconds. And just like that, every single one was officially blown up. Even the Endermen didn't like me. They absolutely hated me. Now, what better way to fight the dragon than just by simply flying around and smacking him? I gave this dude no mercy at all. Come on, land, bro. This is your chance to shine. Where are you going? finally landed and I was swinging at his tail, wrecking this dude. And just like that, Mewtwo obliterated the entire dragon like it was no problem. I will say he was a little bit inconvenient with him pushing me back, but it still wasn't an issue. And as he finally landed, I was ready to finish him. Boom! It's all over. Let's go, baby. There was one common enemy left, and we all know who that was. I had to go back just to prove a point. And of course, I had to put on my brand new statue on my dragon egg. One Pokemon officially defeating Minecraft. Never ever done before on YouTube. We're the first to ever do it. Ta-da! On day 99, I took the dragon egg back to my house. I placed it inside of a custom statue. The dragon egg shall officially go right here. This is it. This will be the dragon statue. We need a fancy block. What are we gonna go for? And when I did get back home, I actually recruited a brand new Pokemon to be a part of the Pokemon Village. His name was Tortuga. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. It's official. Boom, boom. Oh wait, we're not done just yet. I finally went to my dragon egg and I placed down a sign. Pokemon 1, humans 0. June 4th, 2021 at exactly 11 a.m. This was official. But what this meant is I was declaring war on every single human and villagers in Minecraft. By me putting a flag on top of the dragon egg, this was a sign that we were in a battle. With all the power that I had now, I had to show it off to all the villagers and show them that all the mistreating they've done to us, it was time for revenge. So I crafted my battle flag. This flag was a sign of war somehow. As long as this flag was standing, that's it. We were not gonna back down. I officially declared a battle against every single villager. And on day 100, the battle began. I placed down TNT all over the original village that was causing me harm. On every single one of their buildings, I completely destroyed it. There was nothing left. We were dropping dragon breaths left and right, taking out every single person living there. After the way they treated us, this was the only way. Now, being a clone Pokemon, there was nothing else we could do. The hatred just kept on building up. I kept on dropping TNT, and eventually, the entire village was wiped out. It's all over. No more. Oh, they're all ghosts now. Oh, that's kind of sad. After walking through the destruction, I realized that I messed up. Everybody was gone. It was all over. I started regretting that the power got to my head. I realized that I was no better than any of the humans that trapped me inside of a Pokeball. There's only one guy left, and it was a professor. As he looked into my eyes and nodded, he knew what was gonna happen. We all had to be civilized and come to the middle, so I left it alone. It was time for me to declare a peace treaty. This is gonna be the only way for all of us to move forward and stop this massacre. The way Pokemon were treated and the way we treated the humans was not right. We had to find a balance. And therefore, I took down my flag and declared peace once again. And just like that, it was gone. All I was hoping for was simple peace between the humans and the Pokemon once again. And after looking over my beautiful village, I really needed to expand it. Oh, there's a shiny in the background. I see a shiny Pokemon. Oh, jeez. And therefore, if this video gets 1 million views, we will survive 200 days as a Pokemon in Minecraft. Click this video right here, and thanks for watching.